Oh, jeez. Hello everyone, my name is Bret, and sometimes I wear a beret. I don't really do fan mail videos too much because I don't really advertise my fan mail address that often. It's true, I do technically have a fan mail address. Captain Xavier has been gracious enough to let me share his, so if you for some reason want to send me something, you send it to the exact same address as Captain Xavier's P.O. Box. So link is in the description of every one of his videos. I'll include it in the description link of this video, but I don't advertise it too much because I really don't need too much stuff from you guys. Your viewership, your continued support of my channel is all I really need. I would ask if you do intend on sending me something in particular, please contact me first just so I can kind of verify if I actually want it. No offense to you, it's just that I can't take the quantities of stuff that sometimes people are like, hey, would you like this? And I'm like, I'm not saying it's bad, I just don't have the space for it, or I'm never gonna get to use that. I'm sorry, you gotta pump the brakes sometimes. But one thing you've probably noticed is sometimes people send me instructions, and I do like redecorating with instructions. They're small, they're easy to send through the postage, and I enjoy playing around with them because sometimes I don't buy all the blasters. I have a few things I wanted to talk about today, so I had enough that I figured let's make a quick video. And I apologize in advance, therefore, to people who I've forgotten about, because I have gotten things here and there that come through Xavier's fan mail videos, and then I forget because it was like, oh, one instruction, and I'm like, oh shoot, who did that come from? And so I've probably missed something already. I know the Engelstad sent me some instructions before, and I think it's already on my wall. It's down here. It's like the Sith Trooper blaster, and maybe it was an Overwatch one as well. These Overwatch things are really, these are terrible for a wall. Come on, Hasbro. I can't do anything with this. Percy's. What is this one? Shell Strike. This might have been from Jose. I may have literally just grabbed that from him because I was like, hey, do you need that? And then, whoop, it was gone. So here's one that I had in a bag still, and there was a note in it, but I don't think there was a name in here, so I apologize again, whoever did send this to me. Beret, your instruction sheet wall is awesome. Here are some more to add to it. I'm sure you have most of these, but I couldn't bring myself to trash them. And I appreciate that, because I have no qualms about trashing them myself if I can't place them, but I'll make the most. So let's see what we've got in here, and let's see if I actually do have these or not. We've got a bulldog. I don't have a bulldog, so nope, don't have that one yet until now. A small, what is this? Ooh, a tri-brake. I think I do actually have a couple of these. I did buy a tri-brake originally, I just don't have it now. I say that a lot about certain blasters. Another meteor, but that's good, I didn't have that before. Some these are not instructions. I don't know what, I don't know. Did you mean to include these color samples? I'm glad I didn't open that until now. That's a real perplexing thing, but I appreciate it. Twin shock? I think I do have one of those somewhere, but I'm not sure. I never bought one, so I wouldn't. Ooh, yeah, but here's a good one in a very, it's almost like a golden color. Double dealer. Yeah, that should go somewhere. That's a, gotta show off the double dealer love / hate. So thank you very much, mystery person who sent that to me. Again, I apologize that I didn't save your name on that one, but I do appreciate more instructions. Here's another thing that ended up in my P.O. box for Beret. Now I know who these are from. Oh wait, no. So I think whoever actually sent this, this guy, Sonic Fire Barrel Brake, did not have that, but that's a good looking instruction pack. It spices up the gray with some Sonic Fire. Good job, Hasbro. I like it. But I think I stored a bunch of other ones in here too that I absconded with from Captain Xavier's Makerspace. So these, well, not this one, this is just a takedown. These are all Chronos instructions because they bought like 20 Chronoses, or Chronoxen, however you want to pronounce it. That would be Judd, the Nerf Cowboy, and Captain Xavier. So here I am, they just threw all the instructions in my P.O. box. And you know what that means? It means we're gonna have a wall dedicated to the Chronos, and the haters will hate. Thanks a bunch, guys. Now let's get to this one then, a knot instruction. This was very kindly sent to me. Was sent to Captain Xavier along with a couple others from Sea Yard Nerf. This is the Second Wind Big Shock mod. Now, I'd seen a couple people review this so far. I know Wacom got one, Out of Darts got one, Captain Xavier got one, Luchathor got one as well, and I think my friend Nick got one in that package as well. I did not realize that I was going to be getting one of these, and I haven't used this in a game just yet. I did only get this recently, but that evening I was firing it quite a few times, just shooting at targets, and it was a lot of fun. So I don't have like a full review for you on this thing, but initial impression is it's pretty good, and guess what? I would run this in a war. 7 slots is a good capacity, half dart, full length, doesn't matter. You can load from the back, load from the front. Pretty solid construction. Let's talk about the colors. I like the white and green. I think Luchathor helped coordinate those colors, so thank you, sir. It's got a beefy prime to it, which I had to get used to at first because I forget that this is how the stock configuration is for the pull down. I almost might rotate it 90 degrees in the future, but we'll see after extended use. There's Picatinny on the bottom, which means I can mount something there. That's my one question. There's Picatinny on the bottom, but there's nothing on the top. I feel like it could have been switched, but I don't know if that's a gripe or just a question. The holster that was included is pretty good as well. I like everything. I mean, it's simple, and it fits in really nicely with the screw here and the other metal piece on the bottom here with the 2 magnets in the holster. So I'm pretty confident in that when it's on my belt. So I definitely, and of course the logo on this holster as well. I will definitely be using this in a game soon. I'll try and make a specific video on it when I get some gameplay footage, because for me that's what I care about, is actually playing with it and then giving you my thoughts. But initial impression, I'm really happy with this. I didn't know that I would enjoy it so much as I have so far. I feel actually pretty confident when it comes to being able to aim with it. So thank you. It shoots about, mine specifically when I was using waffles, Adventure Force waffles, like high 80s, low 90s. So not super powerful, but with some other darts, maybe it'll be higher. But even that performance is completely fine for our games. So again, thank you very much at Sea Yard Nerf. I will hopefully have more on that in the future. Now let's get to a box that I received. This was from Boomstick Mods. Now he reached out to me and said, would you like a Bionicle made of you? And I said, I mean, why not? So this is me. How you doing there, buddy? So he's wearing his beret. It's orange, so I guess you could call this Paradox team outfit because it's got the orange. That's about how big my feet are. And of course the blaster. I believe he said this was based off of my Rival Burn. Man, I totally still have that blaster now. It's very well done, and I appreciate someone making something like this for me. I have a couple little Lego things that people have sent a long time ago, but yay, I'm a Bionicle now. Yeet. He's fine, he'll survive. I'll get him later. Also, wrapped in all of this, all these half darts, just the backs, all the cut down foam. So foam has always been my favorite packing material. Included some very cool Maryland Nerf Herders stickers with a crab and a maverick. I like those. Stickers are cool. And a Maryland Nerf Herders patch. I should probably show you guys my patch wall when I am able to. It's growing. It's doing pretty well. Of course, some more instructions in here too. Glad I'm known as the instruction guy. There's Shell Strike. Is this another Shell Strike? Another Shell Strike. Nope, and what's the third one? Another Shell Strike. What have you been up to, sir? And finally in here is this, which says on the side, buckshot, GDOP. This is a rival buckshot shell for a Spring Thunder. And inside of it is a little note wrapped up. And it says, would you like a Spring Thunder? Question mark. Now that is a very exciting question to receive, especially in the shell of the blaster mentioned. And my response to that, without getting too excited, because my response to that is, I would love a Spring Thunder. That being said, wait one more month. And maybe not here, but follow me on Instagram if you're not, shameless plug, follow me on Instagram because I can get an Instagram post up much faster than I can get a video up. You might see something in the very near future that pertains to whatever this shell goes to, whatever this note refers to. I am very much looking forward to February, hopefully, and playing with a new toy around then. Recently, I have been cutting down my arsenal quite a bit. It is for personal reasons coming up, which I'll hopefully explain as the summer gets closer. But I've reprioritized heavily, especially based off of my end of the year video, which blasters I want to keep and which blasters I would like to get coming out. Because my goal is to get more community blasters still, if possible, and they're usually a bit more expensive, but I want to support the community. There are a couple like Nerf specific ones I'm looking forward to this year, like the Peely. I will get the Banana Jolt, and I don't really know what else yet. So we'll see. Maybe the Ultra 2, but maybe the Dart Zone Pro 2 as well. If you have been wondering what else that you could send me, again, you really do not have to. I have decided on an End War loadout. If you want to send me Ultra rounds, I might need those soon, but you don't have to. Wait for an official announcement. One last update, because I guess that's what this video is kind of. I have for this year, Happy New Year by the way. Jeez, Brett. Happy New Year. I have tried to scale back just a little bit for this year. I was posting pretty regularly last year, Fridays, 10 a.m. Pacific, and when I counted them all up, I had posted 65 videos in 2019. Pat myself on the back. That's a lot. I have a day job, and not saying that I don't put any editing into my videos or any high quality editing compared to a lot of other YouTubers. I just compared myself to a YouTuber. Ugh. But that's a lot, right? And so that meant it was like more than once a week, 52 weeks in a year. And I was definitely getting a bit overwhelmed with that schedule. Sometimes it was just getting a silly product review out of the way. And fortunately, I don't have any of those on my plate right now. So it's more of stuff that I want to work on. But my goal for this year has been to scale it back to once every other week. If I do more than that, then that's fine. Hopefully this video will be following a week that I already posted. It's not a big deal. I'm just letting you guys know. My goal is still to post Fridays, 10 a.m. Pacific, just every other week or 3 times a month when possible. I'm trying to edit with a little more editing software at my disposal, so try to get some higher quality stuff, but I may even need a new setup just to edit that regularly so my computer stops crashing. I'm trying. It's all pretty new for me. I have 2 lights in my room right now as I'm filming this. It's still on my phone. Bear with me. I, again, appreciate all you guys continuing your support into the new year. Remember, I'm not a professional. I'm just making this up as I go, but I'm having a great time doing it, and I just want to give you guys decent quality stuff and stuff that I want to make for the coming year. Not because it's going to be COPPA compliant. Obviously, that's something I want to make sure I am COPPA compliant, but I want to do what I want to do, and that doesn't mean that I'm going to go out and buy every single blaster just to review it, because there are other people who do that way better, and there are things that I want to do on this channel that are my style of things, that are dumb things that you'll expect to see on this channel. So that is what I'm going to say for this video, and look forward to I Run That in a War, hopefully very soon. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for the rambling, Brett. Jeez, and I'll see you later.